Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft locomotive tutorial. Today, we're building Wabtech 3000, the prototype electric flex drive locomotive that's being tested out there on the rails right now. Now this one's electric, powered by 18,000 lithium-ion batteries. The idea isn't for this to pull the train by itself. It's meant to be mixed into a consist with other diesel locomotives and using its electric power to add horsepower to the train without increasing emissions. And it can be charged in the yard or en route through dynamic braking and taking the energy created through that to charge the batteries. In the test trains so far, they've reported that using this locomotive in a mixed consist has saved 11% in fuel use and emissions. And since we already did a hybrid locomotive the other day, I figured this one was even more modified, so let's build this one. So let's get into it now. As usual, I'm going to build this on the front of the train. I already have. So the first step is to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler and get it attached up. Underneath that, we're going to put a dark oak fence gate for the air hose. Come up on the locomotive behind it. We're going to delete the dark oak fence gates on either side and replace them with dark oak fences and extend them out so all the hoses and cables are connected. Next, we're going to take polished blackstone brick stairs on the next block down, and we're going to get 3 of them coming across the rails like this. On the outside edges, upside down stairs facing outward. On the next level up, a polished blackstone brick block in the middle, and 2 forward-facing upside-down stairs on either side of that. Then we're going to come behind here, and we're going to make this T-shape pattern and put an end rod down on bottom above each rail. Come back around the front with a smooth quartz slab and 3 slabs up here. Then behind this T-shape, a 5x3 of polished blackstone brick blocks. Then we're going to put our smooth quartz slabs, 3 of them, coming up this gap to be the stairs to get on the locomotive, on the bottom hit boxes of all the blocks. Same thing on this side. Next we're going to do our wheels, so get out a block of netherite. Skip 1 block back down on the rails. Netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take deep slate tile slabs on the upper hip box, and we're going to make 2 rows of 5 coming across the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then same thing, 2 rows of deep slate tile slabs on the upper hip box coming 5 across the rails. Then our last set of wheels, so netherite on each rail again with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take out dark oak fence gate, open them into the ends of the wheels here, and open them into the ends of the wheels down on this side here. Then we're going to switch back to a polished blackstone brick block, and we're going to fill in this top middle 3 above the truck, coming down the length of the truck. We're going to come 1 past the fence gates here, and then underneath that we're going to put 3 on bottom. Then we're going to take a polished blackstone brick stair off that, upside down and facing outward, and we're going to bring it down until it's 15 blocks long. Once we have 15 blocks, swing around here, 3 regular blocks across the rails, and then same thing on this side, upside down outward facing stairs, 15 blocks long until it frames in the bottom of this over on this end. Then back to polished blackstone bricks, and we'll fill in this top middle 3 coming down the length of this. And just keep bringing it down, and we'll stop at the end of this for now. Then we have to do our next truck, so get out netherite, skip 1 block back down on the rail, netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then on the upper hip box, deep slate tile slabs, 2 rows of 5 coming across the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then another 2 rows of 5 wide deep slate tile slabs. Then another set of netherite wheels and an end rod axle. Then take dark oak fence gate, open them into the ends of the wheels here, and open it into the ends of the wheels down on this side. Then we're going to switch back to polished black stone bricks and continue filling in this top middle 3 down the length of this truck. We stop above where the fence gates are. In front of that, we make a 5x3. Then we make this T-shaped pattern and put an end rod on each side on bottom above the rails. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs coming up on each side like this to be our stairs to get up on the locomotive here. In front of that, polished black stone brick stairs, 3 on bottom like this, and on the outside edges, upside down stairs facing outward. Same thing over here. Then on the next one, a block in the middle, and 2 forward facing upside down stairs on either side. Then 3 smooth quartz slabs in the top middle. Then we're going to take out a dark oak stair for the coupler, get it stacked up to that second block. Delete the ones used replacement, and underneath that put a dark oak fence gate for an air hose. Then come up here, and on either side of the coupler open a dark oak fence gate into the locomotive. Now we're going to come on the sides of the truck here, and everywhere there's a wheel, we're going to put a hopper on the side of it. Same thing for these 3 wheels. Then we'll come over and do the other side. So hoppers in front of these wheels. 1 more corner to go, hoppers in front of these wheels. Then we're going to take back out our deep slate tile slab, and going from wheel to wheel on the side of the truck up here, we're going to run a row of slabs. Same thing here. Come over to this side and run a row of slabs from the front wheel to the back wheel here, and a row of slabs here. Now we're going to come on the side of this here, and I don't think it's actually a fuel tank on this one. It's a whole bunch of small doors, so I'm assuming it's more battery compartments. So on the top of where the fuel tank would be, we're going to take out black shulker boxes to represent those compartment doors. And we're just going to go the entire length of it where these stairs are above it with black shulker boxes. Just bring them all the way down. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So a full row of black shulker boxes. Then on the front side of this, on the conductor side of the train, we're going to take out a bell and we're going to hang it right there. Then switch to a chain, put a chain in these 2 gaps, a chain in this gap here. Come on down to the back, a chain in each of these 2 gaps, and a chain in these corner gaps. Now we're going to switch back to polished black stone bricks, and we're going to fill in this top middle 3 going from end to end. Then on the upper edge of this top outside, we're going to run a row of smooth quartz slabs going from end to end on both sides of the locomotive. Now we're going to come on front of the locomotive 2 blocks in with red concrete. Red concrete coming across, knock out that space for a door. 2 smooth quartz in the middle like that for the logo, red concrete on either side, and 1 on the top middle. Then a column of 2 red concrete on each side behind it, and fill in this back top middle 3 with red concrete. Then we're going to take out red nether brick slabs, forward facing here, and outward facing on either side of the nose, just like this. Then behind that on bottom on the conductor side, we put 1 red concrete, a sideways observer, 2 red concrete. Over on this side, 4 red shulker boxes. Then a full row of red concrete above it on each side. Then red concrete in each of the corners. Fill the gaps with smooth quartz for the locomotive number. Then we're going to take out black stained glass block, 2 of them coming across for the front window, red concrete in the middle, and 2 more glass blocks. On the sides, 2 black stained glass panes for the side windows, and red concrete behind it. Then we're going to switch over to red nether brick stairs. And on these sides, above the side windows, we're going to put a row of outward facing red nether brick stairs. Same thing over on this side. Then we can fill in the rest of the cab roof with red concrete. Above that, 2 smooth quartz in the very center of the cab roof. Then we're going to come around on top here off the back middle of the cab roof and run a row of red concrete 9 blocks long behind it here. Then up here on the engineer side, starting from the back, we're going to put a red concrete, then 2 cobbled deep slate, and a red concrete. Starting from the front, red concrete, block of space, red concrete. Then we're going to take a loom and put sideways looms right here and fill that gap. I'm trying out looms as the vents because I noticed the vents have a vertical pattern on them. So we'll see what it looks like on this one and decide if we like it. Then we'll come over on the conductor side and start up by the cab. And we're going to put 2 red concrete, 2 looms right next to each other. And then we're going to fill the rest of this section completely with red concrete. Then on this side, we're going to skip 1 block in from the outside edge underneath here. And we're going to fill this all in with red concrete. And like I said, this Gevo is heavily modified to hold all the batteries. So on this side, on the back, there's a section that sticks out. So what we're going to do is take out red nether brick stairs because it kind of angles at the top. And we're going to start from the back of this section here, and we have to get outward facing right side upstairs, and we're going to bring it 4 blocks forward. Then we're going to take out cobbled deep slate and put 1 right there. Then a single gray concrete under it, and then bring it forward so there's a column of 2 on bottom, just like that. Then we'll fill in the rest of this section with red concrete. Then in the gap between these 2 sections here, we're going to put a single row of red concrete on bottom, then switch to smooth quartz, start at the back, and bring a row of smooth quartz 4 blocks forward, red concrete on the end, and then another layer of red concrete on top. So it should look like that. Then we'll head on over to the engineer side here. We're going to take out a dark oak sign and put it in between these 2 looms. Then on bottom 1 block in, we're going to make a 2x2 of red concrete, and then red concrete behind that coming all the way to the top. Then 2 red shulker boxes there, and then we'll fill in the rest of this section with red concrete here. Then starting right behind the cab on bottom here, we're going to bring backwards a row of 6 red concrete. Then up in that corner we'll put 1 so you can get up to that door space. And we've actually got to fix up this end space on this side, so knock out a column of 4 at the end and replace it with light gray concrete. Then in front of that on bottom a column of 2. Replace that with light gray concrete so it looks like that. Now we're going to come up on the side of this section, right in the middle here, and we're going to knock out a row of 3 blocks. And fill that with smooth quartz to be some logo lettering. Then we're going to come down here on the side in front of this first gray block. We're going to knock out this slab here and the shulker box under it. And we're going to put in right side up polished blackstone stairs because there's actually a staircase to get up right here. We're also going to knock out this bottom stair and replace it with a polished blackstone stair. So we have this nice little staircase ladder thing right here. Now come on the back of the locomotive, on the 3rd block in from the end in the middle, put a row of 5 light gray concrete, and then another column kitty corner on each side like that. Then another column on this side, And we're going to do another column on this side here, but the bottom two need to be knocked back out because there's actually a door back here. Now in front of this, on the outside edge, we're going to start running a row of light gray shulker boxes, starting right here and coming forward. We stop 1 block before that gray section on the front. And this is temporary. We got to get a row of light gray concrete above this. We're going to put a row of light gray concrete 6 blocks long for now. So we have our one on the end and extend it out another 5 here. On the front, skip 1 block back above this. We're going to put 2 red concrete and 3 smooth quartz for the logo and a light gray in front of it. Then we can run a light gray, a column of 2 up behind there. Then 2 smooth quartz, 2 light gray, 2 smooth quartz, 2 light gray, 2 smooth quartz, 2 light gray, 2 smooth quartz, and fill the end 2 in with light gray. Then above this, everywhere there's gray concrete, we're going to put another row of gray concrete above it. So 2 here on this end, and then 1 on top of all these, and then this whole section above this logo is light gray concrete. Then back to smooth quartz to fill in the top of these stripes. Now these stripes are supposed to be diagonal on the real thing, but if we do that in Minecraft, we just end up with a checkerboard pattern, and that doesn't look right. Then I tried adding 2 blocks of gray concrete between the stripes, but then that doesn't give us enough stripes either. So for now, we're making them vertical stripes. If anyone can think of a way to make 3 block tall diagonal stripes that doesn't look like a checkerboard pattern, let me know in the comments below. On top of this, we're going to run a full row of light gray shulker boxes, starting back here and coming to the front of this gray section. Then we're actually going to extend it out 1 more, so a shulker box on bottom, 3 light gray concrete, and a shulker box on top. Here, knock out these 2 because there's actually another door right here. Now we're going to come over here and we have to copy this all on the other side. So the bottom's a full row of light gray shulker boxes. Then we'll switch to light gray concrete and start bringing it forward to here. And 2 light gray concrete, 2 red concrete, 3 smooth quartz for the logo. Surround that with light gray concrete. And on top as well. Then we'll do our stripes. So 3 smooth quartz, 3 light gray concrete, 3 smooth quartz, 3 light gray concrete, 3 smooth quartz, 3 light gray concrete, 3 smooth quartz, and 2 columns of 3 light gray concrete on the back. Then the same thing on this top edge, a full row of light gray shulker boxes, coming down to the end of this section. Then down in this corner on the second block up, we're going to close the trapdoor for the brake wheel here. Now come on this top back and fill in this middle 2 with light gray concrete. And then, since this section is open and it already has doors on it, we're going to build an interior for it. Now I don't actually know what's in here. I'm assuming it's just all batteries and maybe some computer controls, so we're just winging it here. So I'm going to come down in here with smooth stone block in this back corner and make a 2x3. Then we're going to put some levers on it, item frame with an end crystal and a button, so we have like a little control stand. Then I'm just going to fill this whole side with observers pointing this way so you see all the little red lights. And we'll go ahead and make that 3 high, coming all down this side. Like I said, I'm guessing this is all just racks of batteries here, so that's what this represents. Once we've done that side, we can work on the rest here. And same thing here, we're going to fill this side all in with 3 high observers, making sure to get them so the little red lights are facing the interior. Then we'll go back to our light gray concrete. We'll fill in this end gap here and put a torch on the 4th block up. Then we'll fill in this end right next to the door there, 3 blocks high, and that gap way down in the back, making sure we don't cover that back door. Then put a torch there so we can actually see inside here. Then on the top middle 3, we're going to fill in between all these shulker boxes coming forward with light gray concrete until the whole roof of the locomotive is filled in. So this one gives us a little added bonus interior compartment here. Now we're going to come on the top back of the locomotive with a smooth quartz slab. Leave 2 blocks of space to the end of this section of shulker boxes and put 3 slabs coming across, and we're going to extend that forward so it's 3 wide and 7 blocks coming forward. In front of that, we're going to take polished deep slate slabs and we're going to extend that out in a row, 5 forward and 2 on each side so it's a T shape. In front of that, we open back-to-back dark oak fence gates for the horn. Now we're going to come on top with white carpet, and in the middle here, we're going to put 3 white carpet. There's a little battery charging logo up here, and that's what this represents. Then we're going to surround the rest of this roof with red carpet anywhere that we have not built something. So come around this and all the way around, covering these vents to the back of this red section. We'll have to come down and crouch to place them on top of these looms. We'll also put a T shape of red carpet on the nose and red carpet down in each of those corners. Then we're going to switch to light gray carpet, and same thing back here. Anywhere we haven't built something, we're going to go ahead and put light gray carpet. And of course, we're going to have to crouch to place them on the shulker boxes. And we're going to run right up the row of shulker boxes on each side. Then fill in the rest of this back with light gray carpet as well. Now we're going to take out black carpet. We're going to put 3 black carpet here. Fill this whole walkway with black carpet and that stair. On the nose, we make this T-shaped pattern. Come back here, and black carpet across this little section. And then 3 right here. This block, we're going to knock it out and put a black wool in there. Then on the back, a T-shaped section, and then wrap it around and come forward to right there. Then we're going to take out dark oak fence for the railing. Right here, we do a column of 4, and then we bring it forward by 3 to connect. Here, we start at the bottom, and we're going to come up in a column of 3, then over 1, up 1, over 1, and 2 on top. Same thing here, a column of 3, over 1, up 1, over 1, and 2 on top. Here it's another column of 4, then extend it forward 3 to connect. Then we're going to switch to a crimson fence, and up here we're going to put a row of fences coming across between the cab and that section that sticks out. Then for the nose, back to dark oak fences, a column of 4 here, then 3 here, over 1, up 1, and over 1, and make it a 2x2. Then 3 on this side, over 1, up 1, over 1, 2 on top, and then a column of 4 right here. Then we're going to take out a glow item frame and put 1 on each of these fences with glowstone in them for ditch lights. Then a glow item frame on the top and middle of the nose with glowstone for a headlight. Then a dark oak sign above the window on the side here with our locomotive number 3000. and another sign above the other window on the other side with 3000. Then hit those with some white dye so the numbers show up better. Then we'll come down to the rear of the locomotive here. On this left hand side, we're going to run a ladder going all the way up. Then we're going to take out another glow item frame here. We'll put that right there with a glowstone for a rear headlight, and then 2 down here with glowstone if you want rear ditch lights. Then a polished black stone button under the headlight for the SAM fill. Then we'll put a birch door here and a birch door here. Then we'll switch to a crimson door for the side of the cab and a crimson door on the front of the cab here. Now we're going to take back out our birch fence for the railings right here. Get one right here, come up, and then over one so it's attached. And then we're going to bring it down another 2 so it comes to the bottom of these stairs. And another vertical column right here. Then bring it up another 2. Come over across this walkway. Then right here, up another 1. And then over 2 to connect with the cab. Then I just realized we covered this door here. So open this door and knock out these 2 concretes so we can actually get into that section from here. Then we'll come in here and we'll fill the gap right here with 2 light gray concrete. Now we can come inside our battery section from that front door and down to this back door. You can always add more lights in there if you think it's too dark. Now we're going to come on this side here, 2 blocks back from the railing, knock out the shulker box, and put a player head to be the charging port. And I did the same thing over here, except I made a mistake. I put it in the middle over here, and I realized later it actually goes on the rear end of that fuel tank section. Now we'll do the cab interior, so come on in through this nose door with an end portal for a toilet. Put one down in that corner. Then we're going to take out a smooth sandstone slab, and right here we're going to stack a column all the way to the bottom of the windows, and same thing on this side. Then we stack the side up till it's the same level as the door. Same thing behind it here, and same thing over on this side. Then we'll use our slabs to make a staircase to get down here. Go ahead and come through the staircase with a birch door, back through here and put a door right there. Then we'll come back up in the cab. We'll put a slab on the left for the conductor desk, an item frame with an end crystal in the middle for a computer, and a lever on the right for the engineer. Turn around and put stairs in to be seats. And back here we're going to put a sideways blast furnace on bottom and glowstone to light the cab. And now the interior is completed. And there we have it, folks. We've completed Wabtech 3000, the prototype battery electric locomotive. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there.